about this shooting here? 3 people shot, including a child, from what I heard.
How do I feel about this?
Yes.
So can I just see what you're doing?
So how do you feel about this shooting? 3 people shot, including a child. What's your reaction?
This is crazy. We constantly having gun violence in our community. And the city, the state have to address this. We all have to address this. It's unbelievable that people feel like they can just come to people's communities, to our community, and kill somebody, right? The gun.
You mentioned this is outsiders. Is that
correct? That's what I heard. Hopefully they're able to find out who did it. But unfortunately, the incident already occurred, right? And that's what we have to find a way to stop. Having people getting killed constantly. Just last week, we have the same thing. The week before that, the same thing. So it's weekly is happening, and we got to find a way to address that. We have to make sure that we're working directly with the police department. We're working with the city council. We're working with the mayor to make sure we have funding. But we have to make sure we address where these guns are coming from. We have to look at it, and we have to work with our Queen's DA's office to make sure that we are reaching out to every sector of government to address this issue. And we as a community have to be part of that as well, but we got to make sure our leaders are supporting us to address this issue, because this is too much. The gun violence in our community is too much, and people need to put their guns down.
This child, how old did you hear how old the child?
My understanding is that the child was like 3 years old.
3 years old.
That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. Any age is unacceptable. But we're going too far, and people need to stop. And we got to fight this in any way we can to stop this gun violence in our community. We need to sit down. We need to create programs, so our after-school programs, making sure our schools are open to make sure that young men and women are able to use the school after the 3 o'clock or 3:30 school's time, to make sure that we keep people off the street. We got to make sure we create programs like the CMS program, make sure there's enough funding for those programs to make sure they address gun violence before it even happens. The people who are fighting to stop it before it happens, reaching out to those folks, right? The mental case, we got to make sure that mental health, we have to make sure we have money to address mental health, because this is a mental health crisis.
The other victims, do you know anything about them?
We don't know anything about any of the
adults?
victims yet. We're still waiting to get full report on those victims, but we're going to make sure we stay on it to fight for our community.
And do you know if they were all stray bullets, or if they were involved somehow?
We're still waiting for more information from the police department that are doing their job. When we get those information, we'll make sure we reach out.
And any word on their condition? I don't know if you heard anything. Is anybody critical, or are they non-life threatening?
They're still in the hospital. We're waiting to hear from the doctors. If anyone, any condition, that information will be out soon.
Okay.
But I can't say it now because we don't know what it is.
Do appreciate it. Can you say your name and spell it, sir?
Oh, my name is Al Kanu, A-L. My last name is K-A-N-U, and I'm a candidate for the 27th Council District, this district right here.
All right,
and that's
excellent.
why I'm here tonight, to make sure we're able to address issues that are facing our community.
Wow.
All right?
Thank you so much for what you do, sir.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
it.
Appreciate it.
Authority of the 108 Sun.
What's going on?